Let's pay homage to the lineage guru. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zhengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dupten Dorje. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the mediator of the good practice today, Guru Padmasambhava. Sumo, Tanchen Gatso, Dupten Siddhi, Dupten Kama, all Dhamma masters, Dhamma lecturers, Dhamma teachers, Dhamma instructors, Dhamma teaching assistants, temple and center directors, all disciples present here and over the internet. Good evening, everyone. How do you do?
I stayed Sharane Olamiko Kekeron Mucho Skoi Ichiba Kimoji Jumi Yapi Puri Kumangwa.
Today we practice Guru Padmasambhava's Dharma. And as we know, Guru Padmasambhava is the union of Guru of Sakyamuni Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, and Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. And he's a transformation of lotus, or lotus emanation, or lotus born. He was born on a lotus. That's why his Vajra name is Ocean Born Vajra. Ocean Born Vajra. Actually, in the past, they refer to the lake as the ocean. And he was manifested on a lotus in the ocean. On the ocean. So his Vajra name was Ocean Born. So he has a very long life, also unborn and undying, no birth, no death. And he spread Buddha Dharma in Tibet for about 50 years. So we can say in the former Dharma propagation period, he's the most important guru, the key guru. And then for the latter propagation period, that's Atisha. And for the former, that's Guru Padmasambhava. So Guru Padmasambhava was invited to go to Tibet by Tibetan King Surangama. And for Atisha was during the Kuge kingdom. Two kings during the Kuge kingdom. That's for the latter Dharma propagation period. So the first patriarch of Tibetan Buddhism is Guru Padmasambhava. And where is Uddiyana? Some people say is in Kashmir. Because early on, Tantric Buddhism flourished in the region of Kashmir. And it's also recorded in the sutras that Guru Padmasambhava was in Afghanistan. So it's possible because Afghanistan was a Buddhist country in the past. And there was a huge Buddhist image in the whole mountain there. And we have discussed his Buddha mothers, the 5 major consorts: Ishijogal, Mandarava, Sakyadevi, Kalashidi, and Tashi. And the wrathful Padmasambhava, whom I transmitted on tigress that's manifested by Tashi, the consort. Guru Padmasambhava was truly great. And he had said that chanting Guru Padmasambhava's mantra for a certain number, certain tens of thousands, that he would appear in front of you. And for myself, within the lineages of Tantric Buddhism, there is the so-called lineage by Guru Padmasambhava's empowerment in the Samadhi. So lineage includes a long lineage, short lineage, and secret lineage. So the lineage that you receive in Samadhi is considered the most secret lineage. The empowerment by Guru Padmasambhava. Now we'll get to the main topic. A question from Taiwan. Lian Hua, Ru Hua. This name is problematic. There's a question about the name. And too many questions. Because Lotus Meng Hua asked too many questions, so she changed the name to Lianhua Rouhua. She asked Grandmaster and Simu, may you be blessed with health, peace, and stay in the human world for a long time. But actually, I don't want to stay in the human world for too long. I've become impatient about my life. As long as I have a rich, fulfilled life, it doesn't have to be long. And the question, may I ask, if once I made a vow to do something, but later unable to fulfill it, how should I make an amend for the ignorant thought I had at that time? So you made the vow, but you couldn't do it, so you regretted it. Then what should you do about it? Can I resolve it by chanting or Dharma practice? Should I cultivate until I see signs of harm? What does it mean? Should I practice until I see signs of harms? What does it mean? That's a strange question. What does it mean? Do you understand what she's talking about? What is the sign of harms that you see through your Dharma practice? Anybody knows what that is? Harms and injuries. I don't know. I don't know what that it means. So does it mean that in your Dharma practice you see yourself be beaten to death, eaten by tiger or lion, or stepped by an elephant? Can it be resolved through Dharma practice and mantra recitation to resolve your vows? When you make a vow, you raise one arm, and then yet your feet are saying no. So if you have vowed, then you have vowed. Master-Lu is the most unfortunate that I need to deliver sentient beings in each and every lifetime, and I'm already so tired in this life, and I want to do it in every lifetime. Oh, it's too late to regret now. And I need to forsake myself break my body to pieces in delivering sentient beings, and I couldn't even bear just the eczema. Oh, it's so difficult to resolve. I thought I was fine, cured. And then when Dharma Sister Shu Jin came again and took a look, and she said, if you don't fix it, she's threatening me again, and I should start it again a week later. So, if you don't repair it now, then in 1 week it will you will recur again. And my body is almost so the medicine that she left from Singapore, and she said it's for 1 year. 1 year? That's shocking. Before she came, I was fine. I didn't itch at all. As soon as she came, I started to itch again. I did not itch before. As soon as she said those, then I started to itch. Oh my gosh. What can I do? What should I do? It's not easy to ask her to come. But if I invite her to come, then my skin itch again. And before she came, I thought I was fine. But she said, no, I have to take care of it once in the morning, once at night. It's wasting too much of my time. So now my writing is greatly affected. I used to be able to complete 1 book every 2 months, and now it will take 1 year. So it's really not easy. Human body is not something that you can imagine. And recently the doctor told me I need to get endoscopy, colonoscopy. The doctors suspected problems in my body, and I said no, and they said you have to, and I said no. And then the doctors can't do anything and said no endoscopy, no colonoscopy, but find a way to examine your intestines, to examine. In the mid-July, my family doctor will use some laser light to examine. Okay, I guess if you don't let me go hungry, it's okay. Dhamma practice and mantra recitation according to the Siddhigarbha Sutra. If you make a vow, you have to complete it. If you really cannot do it, according to what Sakyamuni Buddha says, as long as you make offering to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, to use a wood or to make an image of Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, and then you pay homage, make offerings with great reference to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. In the hundreds and thousands kalpas or calamities, then you will not suffer. If you do your best to fulfill your vows, but you cannot complete it, then you pay homage, revere, and practice Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva's Dharma and perform repentance sincerely, then you can alleviate its karmic retributions of not fulfilling the vows. It's mentioned in the Siddhigarbha Sutra. So there is a great merit in making offerings to the Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. He can resolve many things. So if you repent in front of Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva about the vows you made, right, in the Siddhigarbha Sutra, you can check. It is written. So you will not need to suffer what you despise as long as you revere Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Sakyamuni Buddha, when he leaves, he entrusts to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. So Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, we can say that Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva is the successor of Sakyamuni Buddha. So the Buddha entrusted all sentient beings to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. So you respect, revere, and make offerings to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva and recite Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva's mantra, then you can avoid your retribution. But once you make a vow, you do your best. But if you can't complete it, then you repent in front of Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Because Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva is the one who continue Sakyamuni Buddha's once Sakyamuni Buddha entrusted to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Okay, let's tell some jokes. Someone went to meet the Yama King and told the Yama King, "Did you make a mistake? I just checked the book of life and death and it's not my turn yet. And the Yama King said, see, you always cut in line, right? People lined up, but you cut in line. That's why now you come to see the Yama King sooner. This is a joke about Hui Jin Master. In this life, the most honest thing is, other than the skill and the ATM. Xiaoming in the afternoon near the train station discovered that his cell phone was stolen. So he used his friend's cell phone to text his own phone. And half an hour later, the thief was caught. And this is what he did. The text said, "Bro, the train is about to leave. Since I don't see you, I get on the train first. So the $20,000 that I owed you has been placed in the locker A19 in the train station, and the passcode is 1685. So Xiaoming is really smart. I'm not as smart as he is. A Taiwanese and a Thai was chatting, and the Taiwanese say, it's not easy to live in Taiwan to earn a living. You need to understand 3 languages: Taiwanese, Mandarin, and Taiwanese Mandarin, Taiwanese Chinese. And Thai says, oh, that's nothing. For the Thai to get married, we have to be able to differentiate 3 types of people. Is the partner a man, a woman, or either man or man, a woman? Is it so in Thailand? Yes. Like a hermaphrodite. We were going to see the show, but we were on a tour bus and did not go in, did not get off the bus because we were monks. We didn't dare to go in. Now let me discuss Surangama Sutra. I really have difficulty to continue. Sakyamuni Buddha and Ananda, it's like having a debate. Earlier, Ananda regarded that the true, wondrous, luminous, true mind is self-arising. And Sakyamuni Buddha said it's due to causes and conditions or dependent arising. So which one is right? So Ananda Asked Sakyamuni Buddha, is the wondrous luminous true mind self-arising? Just natural? But Sakyamuni Buddha says it's all causes and conditions, cause and effect. So they are different. So let me read this passage. The Buddha said to Ananda, now I explain with skillful means and speak the truth to you, yet you still do not awaken and remain confused, mistaking it for self-arising nature. Ananda, if you insist that it is self-arising nature, then you must clearly determine its self-arising substance. Take this wondrous luminous seeing. What would it be considered self-arising? Is it its luminosity, its darkness, its emptiness, its obstruction? Ananda, if luminosity is self-arising, then you should not be able to see darkness. If emptiness were self-arising substance, then you should not be able to see obstruction. In this way, if you claim the darkness and other such states to be self-arising substance, then the faculty of seeing would cease amidst luminosity. So how would you see the light? Back then, we chose the Surangama Sutra, and after all this time, I did not know that it's so difficult to explain. If I knew, I would have chosen other sutras who asked me to expound on the Surangama Sutra. It's really difficult to talk about. It talks about so many things. And the people who talk about it did not understand, and the people who listen is even worse. If we don't discuss it, then it's still clear. But as soon as you discuss it, people get more confused. So it's meaningless. So every week you come and listen to Surangama Sutra. It's a play of words in Chinese. It's like that you become dumbfounded. Stupefied. So reading this sutra, I become dizzy. I really don't want to talk about it. But it's like the question by Lianhua Ruhua. Since you've started, how can you not finish? Since we've started, then okay, let's continue. It's another matter whether you understand or not. So Sakyamuni Buddha now is getting more serious. See, I have taught you for so long and explained with many methods and speak truthfully to you. So did it mean that he did not speak truthfully earlier? And yet you still not enlightened after so much of Dharma teachings. And you still mistake the wondrous luminous true mind to be self-arising.
真是笨蛋了。
Almost added like, you're so dumb.
你还迷惑，没有开悟，还以为是自然。
And you're still deluded.
阿难啊，
And you think it is self-arising nature.
这样
Because Ananda, had it been self-arising nature,
是有体
then you should clearly
的现象出来，有一个现象
determine that there is a
是有现象出来。
substance or appearance or phenomena about it.
他说：“你现在仔细的想，
Think carefully
真心之中的所谓的见，
with regard to the wondrous, luminous, true mind,
妙明真心之中所谓的看见，
the seeing of the wondrous, luminous, true
以什
mind.
么？哪是以什么为体？
So, what part of it
以光
is
明为体，
the substance?
是光明的，
If it is the luminosity,
真正是黑暗的。
so the wondrous, luminous, true mind is luminous, or the wondrous, luminous, true mind is dark, or the wondrous, luminous, true mind is
什么叫主宰？
void,
就是
or the wondrous, luminous, true mind is obstructed, which means you cannot see through it.
他说：“阿难尊者啊，
And he said, Ananda,
这是自然的体。应该
if
他不会看到
brightness was self-arising,
不能看到啊，
then you can see
若
darkness.
是以空虚空为体，
If
那就不会看到阻碍。
If the cosmic space is self-arising, then you
听不见
can't see obstruction.
如是乃至诸暗等相，以为智者，还有所有的相，所有一切的有相，
And
妙明
everything
的话，
with phenomena,
以明实啊，
if it were the wondrous, luminous, true mind,
如果是光明的体，以光明为体，
if luminosity is its substance,
等于是说
then
会消失掉。
the wondrous, luminous, true mind will
这样
disappear.
如何见到光明？
So how can you see
啊，释迦牟尼佛是这样，
light or brightness?
你听得懂吗？
Do you understand?
听不懂我也没有办法。
If you
是他们两个人
can't understand,
默契。我
oh well.
当初的时候，我们那个老师叫我们说，
This debating back and forth and back and forth.
还是生有蛋。
This makes me think of the what the teacher say. Is it chicken first or egg
因
first?
为蛋是鸡生出来的啊。
And people say it should be chicken first because the eggs come from the chicken. And some people say no, eggs first because
鸡呀，
the chicken hatch from the eggs.
那到底是先有鸡还是先有蛋？
So, is it chicken first or eggs
到
first?
现在我还不清楚。
Which one? I don't know. Till now, I'm still not clear.
先后
There is no first or latter or later.
先有鸡，因为鸡才能够生蛋。
So chicken first because chicken
因为蛋才能够孵出鸡。
gives the eggs, or eggs first because chickens hatch from the eggs. So which one's first?
先有鸡还是先有蛋？有谁能够答？
Anybody knows? There's no answer to that. So that's meaningless words. So which came first, the chicken or the egg? So that's called play of words. So what Sakyamuni Buddha says in this passage, I find Sakyamuni Buddha's analogies are not clear. He said, if it is self-arising, then there must be a substance. If it is luminous, then it will not be dark. If it is dark, it will not be luminous. If the wondrous luminous true mind is emptiness, then there would not be any existences. If it is existence, then there will not be emptiness. Ananda continued, if this wondrous nature of seeing is certainly not self-arising nature, so the wondrous luminous true mind is not self-arising, then now I discover that it arises from causes and conditions. My mind is still unclear. So he asked the Tathagata, I still don't have the wondrous luminous true mind in my mind. So how does this principle conform to the nature of causes and conditions? So the ultimate truth, what is the ultimate truth? Is it causes and conditions? Is the wondrous luminous true mind causes and conditions? Sakyamuni Buddha responded, you speak of causes and conditions. Now you said it's not self-arising. You said it's dependent arising. So I ask you again. Right now, because you can see, the seeing nature is present before you. Does this seeing arise because of brightness, because of darkness, because of emptiness, because of obstruction? It's about this again. Sakyamuni Buddha said, you talk about dependent arising. Now, let me ask you, or the causes and conditions. So what is the cause that the wondrous luminous true mind appears in front of you or before you? Is the wondrous luminous true mind due to brightness, so that you have the wondrous luminous true mind? Or is it because of darkness? Or is it due to emptiness? Or is it due to the fact that you cannot see anything, that you have the wondrous luminous true mind? And Sakyamuni Buddha continued, Ananda, if seeing arises because of brightness, then you should not be able to see darkness. If it arises because of darkness, then you should not be able to see brightness. Likewise, the same principle applies to emptiness and obstruction. Furthermore, Ananda, does the seeing arise conditioned upon brightness, conditioned upon darkness, conditioned upon emptiness, conditioned upon obstruction? Because it's about causes and conditions, right? So, if you have the wondrous luminous true mind due to brightness, or due to darkness, or due to emptiness, or due to obstruction, because there is this cause, so the conditioned upon brightness, upon darkness, upon emptiness, upon existence. And Sakyamuni Buddha continued to explain, Ananda, if it arises conditioned upon emptiness, then you should not be able to see obstruction. If it is conditioned upon obstruction, you should not be able to see emptiness. And if it is conditioned upon brightness, you cannot see darkness. So it's just continuing discussing this. You should understand that this pure, wondrous, luminous awareness is neither cause nor condition. So Sakyamuni Buddha said, the wondrous, luminous true mind is not causes and condition, it's not dependent arising, and it's not self-arising. So neither is nor is not, neither this or not this. So let me tell you, the wondrous luminous true mind is apart from all phenomena, and it is everything. Only that is the wondrous luminous true mind. It is apart from all phenomena. How then can you set your mind within it that you still confuse that you still use play of words, names, labels to make distinction? So that would be like using your hand to grasp the whole cosmic space. That only adding to your own exhaustion. How can you catch the whole cosmic space? That's his analogy. You use your hand to grasp the empty space. It's impossible. So it's just a waste of your effort. Doesn't matter how you try. How can you grasp the cosmic space just like that? Now, do you understand? That's all I can explain. It's not self-arising, it's not dependent arising, none of those. Neither. And then Ananda continued to debate about his understanding. I just want to put it down. I don't want to read this. This discussion about the wondrous luminous true mind. The wondrous luminous true mind is not to be discussed. It's apart from any phenomena. It's neither self-arising nor dependent arising, but it is also self-arising and dependent arising. And it is neither right nor wrong. It is neither true or false. So it really cannot be talked about. So why should we talk about the heart, the Surangama Sutra then? So do you know what is the wondrous luminous true mind? I have given many examples. What is wondrous luminous true mind is. Now, if I want to see the aurora, the northern lights in Alaska, that's normally seen in Alaska, I can see it any time. What do I used to see? I'm in Seattle. But to see the northern lights, what's going on? And you're not in Alaska. So how do you see it? You use your eyes? No, impossible. You see it with your heart? Impossible. So you see it with the wondrous luminous true mind. Then you would be able to see the northern lights. Is it self-arising? Natural? No. Is it dependent arising? No, it is not. It's just suddenly you know everything. I once asked a reference, Lian Yi, Reverend Lian Yi, who's in Norway. I asked him, have you been to the heavens of the realm of desire? Yes, he said. Have you been to the heavenly realm of form? Yes. Have you been to the heavenly realm of formlessness? And he said, yes. How? How did you get there? I'm asking you. It's the wondrous luminous true mind that's been there, because he himself has not been there. The heavenly realm of desire, form and formlessness. He's been there. He's traveled all over the heavenly realms, and he's traveled all over the earth too. He was studying in Russia before. He had never been to Hanoi in Vietnam, but then he went there. His wondrous luminous true mind went there. Now in Norway, He's a neurologist. So he's been to the heavenly realm of formlessness. Anybody here has been there? And he's still in Norway now. And he's coming for the ceremony this year. Oh, he's gone back to Malaysia? He'll come to Seattle in August to become a permanent monk here. So he's been to the realm of formlessness and form. How did he go? It's the wondrous luminous true mind that went. So how do you say? You can say it's self-arising or naturally go there, try it. Or you go there by causes and conditions because I want to go. So the condition would go to the realm of form or desire or formlessness. The heavens there. So I would go there. No, it's not because you want to go that you can go. So the wondrous luminous true mind is as such. He has been there. How? It's unspeakable. Cannot be spoken. And yet Ananda kept asking, what's going on really? And Sakyamuni Buddha replied, that's how it is. It's not self-arising, it's not dependent arising, it's not natural or causes and conditions, but it is also natural and causes and conditions. So yes and no, and both yes and no. It's neither yes and nor no. How do you answer? So out of body travel. But let me tell you, even when you travel out of body or soul travel, you cannot reach there. It's a kind of function. It's out of body travel, which is true, but it's not that because you want to travel out of body that you can reach there. And the soul also has no form or appearance. The soul has no form or appearance. So when you travel out of the body, you cannot come back sometimes, and that's death. If you can come back, then you're still alive. It's not a dream either. That's a huge distance. The dreams are a different realm that everybody can do, but that's a great distance from the wondrous luminous true mind. They are different. They are different. And in the dreams, Grandmaster flies really well, going all over the place, and the sentient beings below me every time like that. And in the dreams, I was on the top of the building, and then I was trying, can I fly? And then I extended my legs, and sure enough, I could fly. But when after I wake up, oh, I cannot fly. So that's a dream. So there's no reality to it. But the wondrous luminous true mind is real. I mean, feels real. Like when I was sitting here, a line of spirits walked in and asking for my blessing, and you didn't see I was giving blessings to all of them, seated here. And when Siddhikapa Bodhisattva put on a seatbelt on me, because I was nodding too much, then if I fell to the ground, under the desk, that would be bad. But just swaying a little bit is okay. Nodding a little bit is okay. Yes. As if he's talking to me and I was saying, nodding, yes, yes, yes. And Siddhikapa Bodhisattva saw me nodding too much, almost falling. So from behind me, he put on an invisible seatbelt, so that I would not fall to the throne. It did happen very clearly. So Siddhikapa Bodhisattva did help. He extended his arm and put on a seatbelt on me. But you did not see. I knew. So that knowing is the wondrous luminous true mind. Very clearly. And the queue, the line of the spirits for blessings, and one of them gave me a note asking me to sign Sung Yen 2025 July 5th today. And I signed like this and wrote the date. Those were all very real. But nobody saw. But I knew. But I didn't do it intentionally. Like, because I have the cause, I want to give blessings to the spirits. And then the effect that they came. No, it just happened naturally. But it's also not naturally. It's not self-arising either. It just suddenly happens. Just like that. So what is the wondrous luminous true mind? I didn't travel out of the body, like someone said. It's somewhat similar, but I did not. Oh, my soul did not travel. I was seated here. So what is this? Ananda kept pressuring, asking, and Sakyamuni Buddha answering. And that's the Surangama Sutra. In the In my opinion, it is a
莫名其妙，
stupefied sutra.
释迦牟尼佛对答，什么都不是，
And people are just befuddled about the dialogue between Ananda and Sakyamuni Buddha.
不是，
Everything is not.
什么都不是，
Nothing is not. That's it.
可说的，
It's unspeakable.
那么多
And yet they say so many words, wasting so many words,
让你们在这里听得莫名其妙。
so that you're all confused hearing them all. 这是医美诊所的广告版。医美诊所啊， The plastic surgeries
医美诊所
ads. Now it's very
假
popular.
的美总比真的丑好。
So a fake beauty is still better than a true ugliness.
人要懂得爱自己，
A woman should know how to love
会
herself.
输给你。
Then the mistress would lose to you.
活化细胞，钞票
Money
烫平
can enliven the cells, and money
30
can
岁以后
flatten the wrinkles.
保养，叫做维修。
After 30 years old, it's
保养
not
老样子，
maintaining anymore, it's repairing. If you
痛苦会过去，
maintain, then
美丽会
you look the same, but without maintenance, then you would look
脸
old.
平整的美，老公
Suffering will pass, but beauty will
常来
stay.
变美眉，再来变女神，不然呢变大神。
If you maintain your beauty, then your husband will be faithful.
不能没有尾巴，美女不能没有下巴。
The fox
诊所的广告，
can't be without a tail, but a beauty cannot without a chin.
哎，老公
That's an ad for plastic surgery. The wife told to the husband,
老公
honey,
说等我30岁的时候，
you said
买
that
钻戒给我。
you will buy me a diamond ring when I'm 30. You don't forget that, right? And husband said, but in my heart, you're always 18.
Om Mani Padme Hum.
Om Mani Padme Hum.